Welcome to Ever After, a Once Upon a Time podcast. Season 5, Episode 21, Last Rites. In this episode, Emma, David, Regina, and Robin, and Henry reunite with Snow and Storybrooke. Meanwhile, Hades deceives Zelena as he works on his plan to take over the town using the Olympian crystal. And Regina and Robin's efforts to defeat Hades lead to a showdown. I'm your host, Molly Southgate, and with me is...
Martha Southgate.
And...
Rob Southgate.
I can't
and
believe
we were wrong.
We only have... Well, I was wrong. I can't believe we only have one left.
I know, but... Okay, it's Robin that dies.
Yeah,
Just
what?
say it.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I called it.
Who cares about freaking Robin?
I agree, but I called it. I
Yeah.
thought
They're acting like,
Robin.
everyone in Storybrooke is just devastated and mourning. I don't think so.
That's what they said in the preview, and everyone's just kind of sad.
No,
and then they show the two moms. Why would you show Emma?
Seriously.
Regina,
It should have been.
fine.
Henry would have been a much more interesting storyline.
Oh,
Yes.
Because I didn't care if Robin went.
Hook
He's been
moved
driving
on.
me crazy lately.
Yeah.
Hook moved on. I was sad, but...
I liked Robin when he was first
Before.
introduced.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last couple
Oh,
seasons
he's
he's been
just
kind of like
Annoying
a non-entity
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was just a plot device. So
I
him
feel
dying,
bad for Regina because she deserves to be happy.
because you know what? Now
But she needs
she's
to
going to
be
go
with-
bad again.
She needs to find a good guy.
Yeah.
I don't think she's going to go bad again.
I do.
She
Dad-
needs to find a good guy.
Mom, it's in the preview. They're like... She's like, are you afraid of me? And everyone's like, you're gonna destroy the whole town. She's like,
To me, that's kind of disappointing.
Mm.
I've said this before
That's
this
too
season.
cheap.
Yeah.
If she goes bad, it's like, okay, back and forth and back and forth. You've done it with Gold. You've done it with her. I would rather them leave her mourning.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one episode where maybe they have an episode where it seems like she's going that way, and then she realizes
No, I don't want
this isn't getting me anywhere.
Because she's going to lose everybody.
Yeah,
right now, she's got family and friends.
I
and-
Yeah.
could deal with that.
yeah.
I can't. If she goes bad, and next season we have big bad Regina, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll
That's a misstep in my opinion.
Zelena really was bamboozled by
Yo.
Hades.
Yes.
Oh, I feel so bad for her.
Yeah, she really had no
And
idea.
Hades died. They got that out of the way.
Yes.
They killed Hades.
They killed Hades. Well, okay, wait. I want to talk about Zelena first. It was interesting.
I loved it.
Wait, he just said
I'm
I'm going
so
to talk
sorry.
about Zelena first. Hold your thought.
I thought it was interesting that they had Zelena kind of teetering back, but she wasn't really. It was because she loved Hades, and it wasn't like she was embracing the dark side again.
No, she was trying to defend Hades.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I thought that was an interesting way to play it. I could buy into that. So I thought that was good. What were you going to say, Mo?
I loved that it was Zelena that killed Hades. She was gonna kill Regina. Like,
Yeah, you really thought she was going to...
This, you've done. I knew what she was gonna do, but I'm like, oh, that's cool to see. It's like,
Yeah.
You've done this. I have every reason to kill you. And then she turns around to Hades and says something,
And stabs him.
But this is right. And then she just kills him.
Yeah, and I liked that scene too because I couldn't tell. I didn't think she was going to stab Regina,
Mm-hmm.
but then there was a possibility because we knew somebody was going to die, and there was also
we had already seen Robin die.
no,
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we
no,
had.
not by that point.
Robin was dead on the floor, and she was about to destroy Regina because.
Oh, okay.
And Regina was like,
Yeah,
you
but to
just
make the whole
killed
town sad,
Robin."
it could have been Regina that got killed right there.
Yeah.
But then I thought, okay, Emma's
But
going to come
they-
in and stop it, and that's going to stop it. But the fact that she turned and stabbed Hades, I didn't know she was the one that was going to do it. So I thought that was fantastic. Because wouldn't you expect the Savior to be the one to do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I wonder what'll happen now.
What if
though,
Selena
with Zelena?
turns into the savior?
No.
It's like, Selena is now the savior.
Now we
And
did.
they
You
would say it like
mentioned
that.
you mentioned that we saw Hook
Move on.
move on,
It was so sad.
but
But it's good. I forgot.
you forgot the ending.
He came back to Emma.
Right,
'Cause
he met up with
Zeus-
Zeus.
Yeah.
I think he would have been a better Apollo. But
Well,
Still.
the guy who played Zeus.
yeah.
But
he's
I
Apollo,
love that
but-
Zeus sent him back.
Yeah, he rewarded
Yeah.
him for defeating Hades.
And he said, you're going to the place you're supposed to go. And then we didn't
Hermes.
see him immediately show up in Storybrooke. So I
Yeah.
thought, oh,
And, like, he's
he moved
moving
him
on.
on.
And then
so,
at the end, when he came, I'm like, oh, my heart.
Feels.
So Emma gets her happy ending.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Regina has now had 2 of her loves of her life murdered. And no redemption.
In front
Right.
of her.
She doesn't get, they're not going to bring him
And you
back.
can't, well, they can't.
Right.
Didn't his soul go into the river of souls or something? No, he was stabbed with the thing.
Mhm.
That kills him.
Yeah,
Done.
completely.
Henry can't write him out of that.
No. So Regina's really going to be ticked.
Yeah.
It's not going to go well.
But it does leave the door open for Sleepy to become her new husband. Sleepy.
Yeah, you left Sleepy in guarding?
Yeah. That was
Not
great.
really the best idea, but you know what? You got to take what you can get.
So this is also the episode when Rump goes to see Belle's father.
Yes.
And he wants nothing to do with it. I thought that was interesting that he...
It was interesting, but I didn't really like it. I'm like, come on, save your daughter.
Yeah, but he's saying...
He doesn't want to do it for him.
He doesn't want to do it. He wants
do
him
it for Belle.
out of the picture, and then he can save her. But while she's asleep, she's safe.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that was a really cool way to play that.
Mm.
So do you think, how do you think that's going to play out? Because Rump is not going to change.
No.
He's the dark one.
No. He is straightforward.
So do you think...
kind of evil.
Do you think Belle is going to lay there asleep for quite a while?
Is there
Not
any
so
other
long.
way to circumvent that spell?
If there was, Gold would have already been on that.
Yeah.
He didn't want to go to her father.
True.
The fact that he went to her father means this is the only way to solve this. So now he has to try to get him to solve it. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do a lot with that
He can get
or
someone...
let it float
can-
out there for a
okay.
while.
I have an idea. He won't do this, but he could. He gets Belle out of Pandora's box.
Uh-huh.
He gets someone to put him in the box, go to the father, say, Rumple's done, Rumple's out of the picture, he's dead. The father wakes up Belle, the dad leaves, and then they let Rumple out of Pandora's box.
Could be.
That could work.
Could be.
But I don't think they're going to do that.
I actually kind of hope that they let her sleep through at least half a season. Don't make it a big storyline.
Just a torture.
Just have it be there. Yeah. So he's kind of tortured. We don't make that a major plot point. I don't know, though. They might resolve it in the last episode of the season. But I think it'd be kind of a good way to go to let that one go for right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And leave that floating so it adds more motivation to Rump. And as the audience, we're anticipating it, but we never get that payoff. Not for a long time. That'd be cool. At least that's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
Zelena and Hades get to Storybrooke. And Zelena's sitting there going, I don't understand why they're not here yet.
Yeah.
And
she got bamboozled.
she leaves Hades with the baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's probably not my first choice.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, you're trusting me? And she's like, of course.
You're the Lord of the Underworld. Why not?
Underwear. What?
Underworld.
Yes,
Why
he's
not?
the Lord of the Underwear.
Yes.
Whitey tighties.
That's going to be my new name.
Lady-
Lord of the Underwear.
Lady Tight.
I was Lord of the Dance, but now.
Lord of the Underwear.
Now you're Lord of the Underpants?
Yes, Lord of the
Yeah.
Underpants.
Hashtag
And actually-
Tighty Whitey.
Actually, there is a similarity. Do you know why? You know, the Lord of the Dance is Irish dancing. You know why they stand like that and dance like they're all stiff and then they dance? Do you know this?
No.
Because they were not, I think they weren't allowed to dance. There was something like that. Or they were trying to show that there was no joy. So they would stand in their windows and their legs would move below while they would dance to music and have fun, but up above it looked like they were stationary. That's where that whole
crabby.
idea. Yeah, that's where that whole idea came from.
That's funny.
So,
cool.
as Lord of the Underpants, I stand in the window and people think I'm wearing pants, but I'm really not. I'm happy underneath in my underwear.
Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, that would never happen.
I'm Michael Flatley,
Because
Lord of the Underwear.
You live with us, and we would never allow you to walk around without your pants on.
we've seen that.
We have a no.
Yeah, we have a rule.
Yeah.
There's
Rules
a
have been
man
put in
rule.
place.
Pants are mandatory.
He has walked outside in undies.
All right. We don't need to expose all my... Okay, well,
you
I have.
exposed
And our neighbor was outside, but
At least one. She saw me in the back. Nobody saw me go
Well,
up
she
front.
would wear her nightgown outside.
yeah, but that's just
I was just in my
They
underwear.
look like shorts.
yeah, but
We'll go with that.
I am Lord of the Underpants.
Oh my
Lord
gosh,
have
what is
mercy.
happening?
Maybe
Like-
Dave Pilkey will write a story about me.
Oh, haha.
See, it took a while. All right, what else happened in this episode?
Captain
Arthur.
Underpants.
Arthur. Oh, yeah!
Yeah, Arthur.
So Arthur was back.
So Arthur gets sent down to the underworld to
yeah, he's in for 2
take
seconds, and Hades
place.
kills him.
Yeah.
and he meets up with Hook.
Right.
And so they get together and go find the whatever way they have to kill Hades.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to fight. Yeah.
I liked that. They kind of had their little...
I liked it,
and
too.
then Hook passed on, but Arthur didn't. He said, "No, this is your time. I have not. It's not my time."
Yeah, he
to
hasn't
go.
redeemed his.
He said, "I have.
business.
I thought the Broken Kingdom was Camelot that I had to rule, but it wasn't. It was the underworld."
So that means Arthur is king of the underworld now.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because even though that story is essentially done, we may see more underworld play out because think about it. We've still got Cruella there who thinks she's in charge.
Yeah.
We still kind of have things going on there. Maybe we'll get an episode or part of an episode, maybe even the next episode, where we see Arthur in charge rectifying all these wrongs.
One of my favorite parts was when Arthur and Hook were down in there and the Wraith was trying to get them.
Yeah, that was wild.
Really cool. Those were cool effects.
And the way they explained it was cool, too. Because they said, with Hades out of the underworld, everything's going nuts.
Yeah.
Like, all the rules are broken. So, I love that. When
So
they're like,
the
I didn't know those
river
things could come out of the water.
Oh no, they can't. But with Hades gone.
Yeah.
Yes,
What about
they-
that jerk that went up there and took the book?
Yeah.
I thought he was going to go after Hook, but he went way up
Yeah,
and took the
that
book.
was
They're
the
like,
soul.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
then
know.
they were trying to get to it and he's flinging it, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, that was very tense.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
Hook fell backwards and caught it,
Yeah.
they hung on that shot
Yeah.
a little long. I thought his hand is going to fall in the River of Souls, and that's going to be
Something is
it.
going to happen.
But that wasn't it.
But if his hand only his hand fell in, would he? Oh, he would have no hands. He would only have one hook. If his hand
If
fell
his
in,
good hand fell in and
Oh.
melted off,
yeah.
Does that happen?
then he'd be like J.J.
happen.
Arms. Well, we don't know. We just made it
He
up.
would be like the hook-handed man in Sears Unfortunate Events.
There you go.
See?
Or
J.J.
he could
Arms.
put like a suction. He could put like a plunger on one hand
and be a
and
Dalek
and
a
the
whisk,
hook on the other hand,
and a whisk,
or
and
a
he'd be
whisk.
a Dalek.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he could do all kinds. I mean, I think it could be pretty handy.
Ah!
Like
Totally
in
didn't
the movie,
mean that one.
he puts like he has utensils to put on it.
Yeah,
So
you
he has,
see?
he has a fork.
I think there is a time and a place where that could be that could come in handy. I
He
don't
has a
know
fork.
another word. What's another word that doesn't turn it into a pun?
Too soon.
Yeah, I don't know. Just high five over this whole thing.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh wait, another one. Okay. All right.
All right. Well, what else? What else happened
Let's
in
just
this?
hook five.
What?
Hook high five.
So what else happened in this one?
Well, let's see. Merida.
Merida was back.
Yeah.
No, where was she? I can't remember.
She brought Emma and Charming to Arthur's body.
Oh, right. Because she was guarding him, right?
Yeah.
She was guarding somebody. Was she guarding Arthur and he got away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she let Sleepy.
I think she
Oh,
was like,
that's what it
I bet
was.
she
That was the
she
sleepy
was
joke.
guarding him, and I bet she was like on her break or something.
That's why
having
it wasn't
lunch,
making
and-
sense to me.
And then Sleepy was there, just like sleep, 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 and then Arthur was like dee dee dee. I'm off. Did you like my sound effects?
I liked your sound effects.
I stopped
the visuals were
listening
amazing.
a while ago.
Oh, I had visuals. Dee dee dee.
Okay. Did Henry do anything in this episode? I don't remember, other than
Well, he
cry
didn't
over.
die.
Yeah, he cried over Hook. He cried over Robin. That was kind of cool though when they put the arrows out.
Yeah,
And
they
then
had roses on
When
them.
Hook did show up, and he's like, "Whose funeral is this?" As soon as he saw the arrows, he knew exactly what had happened.
Yeah,
So that was cool.
and he was like, "Poor Regina."
"Yeah,
Oh, because they're friends.
yeah." And at the same time, now wait, did somebody else die?
No. Oh, Hades
Mm-hmm.
and Arthur.
Oh, is Arthur?
Mhm.
What was the one? Because wasn't somebody off mourning somebody else, or was it Emma that was mourning Hook?
Yeah, Emma was.
Emma
more-
was
Okay.
mourning Hook.
I'm sorry, I'm getting so confused. I had a big cold when we watched this that night, so it's all kind of mixing together in my
fluffy
head.
Yeah, if
fuzzy.
we could just stay healthy for this next one, it would
Oh
be,
my gosh,
that
one
would be
more
lovely.
episode.
We might be
Yeah.
able to actually get it in on time.
That
but
would be amazing.
We have been passing around strep and
Yeah.
all kinds of things for all winter. So
is that
I
it?
don't know.
Did we cover this episode?
Well, I think so.
Molly, do you have any final thoughts on it?
I don't think so.
Oh, they named the baby.
Yeah, it's Robin.
Oh, they named it Robin? I didn't remember that at all.
The only thing is kind of weird because it's the dad's name and the little girl's name.
Yeah.
Well, we were going to call you Georgina Roberta.
Georgie's cute.
Georgie's cute. And Roberta. I like
Call it
Roberta.
Georgie Roberta. Yep. All right. I'm going
Like
to end it.
April Roberta.
Yes, I'm going to end it right here. You can find past episodes of this and all of our podcasts at our website, which is
www.southgatemediagroup.com.
If you want to support the show, there are a couple of different ways you can do it from the website. In the upper right-hand corner is a link to Amazon. If you're going to shop there, click on that link first. It'll take you to Amazon. Anything you buy then for the next 24 hours from the time you click on that link, we get a small commission for. So it's a way to support the show. Doesn't cost you a dime more. And hey, if you haven't tried Amazon Prime, we just hooked it up here. It's fantastic. If you sign up if you click on our link and then sign up for Amazon Prime during that time, we get a commission for that too. So anything you do with Amazon, order Audible, order Prime, order Showtime, I think is on there.
Whatever you're
do.
already planning on buying,
Yeah.
just click on our site
Click
first.
on our site first.
It's
It
a
helps
great
us
way
out.
to help our family out and
Yes.
keep us going
Yes.
so that we can continue to do what we do.
We
and-
also have t-shirts on our site. We're working on our Instagram account, and the feed is there on our website also. And I think over the summer, since we're getting close to the end of this season, I'm going to go back to every single episode and start making video presentations of each one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically the podcast with some pictures, but it's a way to, relive the whole series.
Yeah.
Kind of fun. So that'll be a project over the summer. You start seeing that hit our YouTube channel. Just go to Southgate Media Group on YouTube, and you can find it there. And one last thing, we have a Patreon account. Now, there is one for Ever After, but the benefits aren't set up properly. So if you do want to support us, another way to do it is just go to Southgate Media Group on Patreon, and it's a monthly thing. It's not by the episode. So if you want to support this show or support our network, just go to Patreon. As little as $1 a month. I mean, if you're just doing this show, that's $0.25 an episode. That makes a big difference. That can really add up. So please do that. Please share it with people. Let people know about our show. One last request. If you like the show, wherever you get it from, if you get it on iTunes or Stitcher or Google Play, rate us and review us. It really helps other people find the show.
Yes.
Yes.
That's it. Social media. You can follow the show at EverAfterPod. You can follow me at rsouthgate, Martha.
At SMG Pods.
And Molly tweets from that sometimes as
Yes.
well. Rarely, but sometimes. Once again, you can look up the shows on Instagram. Just look up the title, Ever After Podcast. You should find it there. And finally, I want to end this like every great fairy tale ends.
Happily ever after.
The end.